And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Tigers!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
In the New Orleans Saints select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers. Yeah.
It's playoff. Keep going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
What is up, guys? Dirty Boot Sports, and we are back with episode number 100.
That's the Adolfo Bautista. He's
The
the only
what?
soccer player, Adolfo Bautista. He's the only soccer player I could find that wore number 100.
He wore 100?
And also Chuck Kinder. He was a place kicker for West Virginia, and they were celebrating their 100th year of college athletics.
Okay.
And then Bill Bell, he was the place kicker for Kansas. He wore number 100 to celebrate 100 years of competitive sports in the NCAA.
What years was these numbers?
That was in the 60s.
Okay.
Adolfo Bautista was just a few years ago.
We might need to cut off the Masters music before we get copyright.
You never have to cut off the Masters music. Only at DBS.
DBS, yeah. Not CBS.
Oh, man.
I hope that sounded good. Hopefully we didn't...
if it didn't, I don't care. It sounded good in my 2 ears, I tell you.
Hopefully the Masters music didn't overpower us.
Yes.
Yeah, we're here, though. This is number 100. It's 151, actually, for the entire Dirty Boots Sports
151
podcast.
is my favorite Bacardi.
What?
Don't they still make?
I don't know.
But that's 151 proof Bacardi.
Is it really?
It's rum. Yeah.
Okay.
151. Holy cow!
Well, that's
how old am I?
Yeah.
And I'm in full OJ Regala today.
Speaking of that, what about that ball there, Clay?
Oh,
let's
do it
before we forget.
Yes, absolutely.
Let you get to work.
That's right.
You ready, Peyton?
I'm ready.
Japan.
Holy crap! Really?
That's easy.
Ronald Goldman was delivering Japanese food to Nicole whenever he allegedly
Who's
got
Ronald Goldman?
The other guy that got killed.
Oh, okay. Was he really?
Yeah.
Japanese food?
Well,
Japanese food?
He was delivering something.
Yeah.
Probably just a little sushi roll.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
A little egg roll.
All right, let me. I'll do some research on this.
But yeah, this is number 151 in the entire Dirty Boot Sports realm, including our other
branch
podcast. Yeah.
But
it's number 100 for the guys getting together in the same room and recording. So
all started from Kyle's kitchen.
Yes, it did. It did.
With
it started at Ty's kitchen.
But no,
Ty. That was the second one.
We didn't go to his house for the first one, then defect to Kyle's house.
No, he was sick.
He
was
sick. That's
right.
He was sick, so we went straight to Kyle's.
That's right.
And used a phenomenal microphone that night.
We sure
did.
did.
My laptop.
Yes, we did.
Right here. It's still here.
And you could tell it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you go back and listen.
Yeah. Wow.
I edited that podcast till 6 a.m.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you did.
Trying to clean it up and make it sound
sounded
better.
awful.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a little bit of doubt. I was thinking, if he has to do this every single time, I was like, this might not be worth it.
Well, we stepped our game up a little bit.
Hey,
Yes, we did. After that, we added Bill.
Yes.
To the podcast.
Yes. That was the main key there, Bill. Yeah.
It was. Shortly thereafter, we added Josh around fantasy season.
Josh came in July 24th, I believe. I looked at that the other day.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now we're
Two
here.
very good acquisitions.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Big free agent signings.
Big free agent signings.
Big
And
fun.
We threw the bag at them.
We
guys.
did.
We did.
That's what we do around DBS. We have plenty of bags to throw at.
NIL money.
Yeah.
Out the wazoo.
All our bettings we've won. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, just
Yes.
piles of cash.
I think we're at like 45%
Look at
on the
that
year.
guy dancing on there. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
We also we will be doing a Super Bowl live stream.
We need to start advertising that.
Yeah, I'll make a graphic tomorrow. Probably put it out Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll be doing that though, and just reacting to the game. Probably start like 30 minutes early. Get a little pregame show. Talk about the game. Give our picks.
I like it.
Eat some wings. Get some good food up here. Some Big Reed BBQ. And then after the Super Bowl, we're gonna be launching season 2, I guess, of Dirty Boots Sports. We've got some big additions that we want to do and some improvements just to help us bring in the post-football world.
Yeah.
Which we'll still be talking football nearly every episode.
Especially leading to the draft. Yeah.
Yes.
And the off-season free agency, there will be some type of superstar traded, like there always is. Oh, combine, yeah.
Hey, we
you watch the combine, Peyton?
Oh, every second.
I watch every second.
Every second.
Wouldn't it have been great if OJ was at the combine?
It would have been.
Yeah, it would have been good.
Look, I'm pretty sure I got a record here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody know who the judge was in the O.J. Simpson case?
I do not.
Judge Lance Ito.
He was a Japanese guy.
His parents were in World War II internment camps in California. He grew up to be a judge, and boy, did he draw a lucky one that day.
Yeah, you did.
So
all right.
That's about, what, a minute and a half?
That's, too easy.
Wow.
That was too easy.
Too easy.
Too easy.
Woo! What are we going to do after this ball?
I know.
We need a new challenge for you.
We will have to get a new challenge for him.
Like a random city generator or something on Google.
Yeah.
Or just name a celebrity, and I'll have to.
Yeah,
hey, that'll work.
Look up random celebrity generator.
Yeah.
Like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, but
Yes.
we'll do 6 degrees of OJ.
Yes, random celebrity generator. I bet that'd be something that could work.
Crap, I'm in school whenever the combine happens. That sucks.
Take a week
DVR.
off.
The
Watch
week
it during
after,
class.
Man, the week after we're out. That sucks.
It's all right, though. DVR. I'll record it, and I'll just
You know
sit
it
there
starts
and
at the end of this month. The 28th is the first day. That's why I just looked it up.
Here we go. We got it.
Like it.
Random celebrity generator will be happening after the ball finishes.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah, this will be easy. William Hung was the first one that came up from American Idol.
Well, that was right after Marie Antoinette. I want to see that connection.
What? Are you doubting me?
Yeah, do it. Test run right now for 100.
I do have a question, though. Are we marking off these countries, or how we know which ones we've done? Which
Bill
ones we
knows.
haven't?
I'll recognize it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a list up here.
Okay.
But,
Do you really?
yeah, I mean, I've been writing them down.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Poland, Costa Rica, Nigeria, Sweden, Japan.
All right.
We still got a little ways in. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how Marie Antoinette goes as a test run. You can do that. You can do any of them. All right. But yeah, I'm excited for the next step for Dirty Boot Sports. But for this one, we've got some NFL news we want to talk, and we thought it couldn't wait till Sunday or whenever our next podcast would be. And it's also kind of ceremonious with the 100 episode because we've been talking about this probably the entire time. Which episode 2 we did Saints season preview for offense. So I bet we talked about it then.
No doubt we did.
And here we are, episode 100, and Sean Payton is a Denver Bronco.
Wow. Crazy.
Broncos country, huh?
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Hey.
You ready, Bill?
I'm all over it.
You ready?
Got my Broncos gear. I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
You like Broncos?
Hey, we have a Bronco flag.
Yeah, we do. Not the
We didn't realize we were supporting Sean Steele when we put that flag
spoken
up.
into existence.
Yeah.
We're going to find out next year whether it was all Nathaniel Hackett's fault or if it was both of their faults, his and Russ's.
Yeah.
Did you see Russ's numbers after Hackett was gone, though?
Offense was way better.
Yes.
He looked really well.
Yes.
Like, I mean, he looked like a quarterback.
But, hey, let's go give him offensive coordinator job. Good job, Jets. Great hire there.
They won't Rodgers.
After you just fired yours.
They did that to get Rodgers.
That's all that was. That was that's a New York hire if I've never seen one. Yeah.
I think we're going to see a lot better performance out of Russ.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's
absolutely. I agree.
But I just think Sean's ability to get talent out of drafted players and signings that you didn't know were there. I mean, you look back at Marcus Colston. What was he, like, 7th round out of Hofstra?
Yeah.
And
Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
Pierre Thomas.
Pierre Thomas.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, he's done it so many ways.
Jimmy Graham.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Broncos aren't.
Sean.
Exactly.
The Broncos aren't needing weapons.
They've got the talent.
They've got them.
They've
got real talent.
They're fully capable of going from the dungeon to the freaking penthouse next year.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we can probably agree, you always have those 2 to 3 teams that didn't make the playoffs, and the next year they did. That's going to be one of those teams that's probably going to do it.
They're going to be in the hunt.
Yeah.
I mean, they could easily go from a 5-win team to a 10-win team.
Absolutely. Yes.
And still be third in their division.
Because that defense is pretty salty too. I mean, that's
the defense is probably the best part of their team.
It is, absolutely.
At least it was last year.
And you give Sean that, he'll get the offense working.
Yeah.
I mean,
they'll bring Von Miller back.
Hard part's fixed.
Yes, exactly right.
Hard part's
and
done.
you'll get Javonte Williams back, who tore his ACL week 2 maybe. So I mean, practically a full year of recovery for him. Cortland Sutton's a great player. Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah.
Once them two can fully stay healthy,
running
back
room. I mean,
yeah.
I heard somebody talking about them getting rid of Jeudy.
Really?
Trading him because they'd be able to get like a first round and a second round.
Get some draft composition back after they lost some of theirs. That would make sense.
They got KJ Hamler still. I think he's under contract. He's fast.
So they must think they've got enough weapons if they can afford to get
rid
of Jeudy.
Tim Patrick, I think, tore his ACL also before the year. He's a third wide receiver, kind of like a.
It was right there before the year kicked off. Yeah.
Kind of like a Colston, where he was, I believe, undrafted and has worked into a pretty good career with the Broncos. And I mean, he's a solid receiver. So, Sutton is their one, in my opinion. But I mean, Jeudy, coming into the draft, everyone expected him to be elite.
He's a good 1B.
Mm-hmm.
But with Sean, he can get receivers. Yeah. Like, I mean, why not? If you can get some good draft picks back for him, why not?
And they probably still have Carlos Henderson waiting out there somewhere.
Oh, Carlos Henderson! Wow, third round pick.
The rights to him.
Test.
Oh, where is he at now?
At the house,
probably
in a Russian prison.
Oh,
no,
that's someone different. Yeah, it's going to be interesting though. They've got the weapons and the defense to make a big change next year, not be the 5th pick, I believe, is their original draft spot.
Yes.
Yeah, you definitely expect some sort of improvement as long as everyone stays healthy. Yeah, I'm excited though to see how that works, and it's just going to add another wrinkle to that division.
Golly. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the Chargers with Herbert needing that big year, Kellen Moore fighting for his career, Staley fighting for his career. They've got the talent.
With
we
talent
always know
everywhere.
That.
Yeah.
But by preview time for us, we will be talking about them. Is this the year?
Yeah.
We'll say it. We always will.
Look at the talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
Rosters, names everywhere.
Yeah. And then, of course, the Chiefs, who
we
were kind of writing them off almost at the beginning of the year, or we were wanting someone else to win the division.
I don't know if we were writing them off. We were just wanting a change, I think.
Yeah, and which obviously the loss of Tyreek Hill and the question marks around their defense, you were like, oh, they're going to have some regression, and this division has 3 other teams that are playoff contenders.
On the rise. That's right.
Now, we didn't know 2 of them were going to suck, essentially, and then the Chargers were
flops,
in the middle there like they always are, but and who knows what's going to happen with the Raiders. I'm thinking Jimmy G.
I mean, now that Brady's retired,
I think Jimmy G.
You got the connection with him and McDaniels.
And he likes strippers.
That is true.
Ooh.
No, he likes
That's the
porn
key.
stars.
Well, they probably go to Vegas too.
I
Yeah.
promise you that. Yeah, no doubt.
So yeah, Jimmy G in Vegas, I could see it working.
They're there on the weekends. They can come by and watch this game when they come in.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
I mean, that he would love it. He'll either be in Vegas or New York. He'll be happy wherever he's at.
You know, do you think? I mean, the Raiders surely gave Brady a call, huh? Like they had a talk, right?
You would think.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know this. I heard. I hate to not give credit to where I heard it on. Show this morning they were saying, Josh McDaniels. Everybody just assumed Brady would go to the Raiders because McDaniels.
Yeah.
They said no. Actually, Mark Davis and Brady are actually closer than you realize. He said he would.
Have I seen them at like the Kentucky Derby together or something?
And maybe
I feel like they hang out.
They hang out. Yeah, they're actually closer than
Really?
you realize. He said that would have been the reason why they win. It wouldn't have been because of McDaniels.
Huh.
So I thought that was interesting. I didn't know that connection.
Yeah. Once you hear it, that doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah,
I can see him and Brady kind of.
Yeah.
Which another wrinkle with the Raiders is the fact that apparently they haven't let Carr's people seek a trade yet. Have y'all seen that?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
So,
wow.
Because his money, like he has that Michael Thomas type
So that
guarantee.
March 17th or whatever.
Is it that late?
It's sometime in March, yeah.
Because, I mean, a lot of people were expecting it to be essentially like the Matthew Stafford trade where it's happening like this week or next week, something like that, right around the Super Bowl. But, I mean, his people haven't been searching for that trade yet.
Well,
and he's about to go be in the Pro Bowl.
Representing the Raiders, yeah.
And I think that he gets some type of money with that.
Heck yeah.
So there's a weird situation hanging there.
I saw somebody today say they understand why he's going to the Pro Bowl because it's a recruiting process.
Yeah.
He said that you're going to have some guys that are going to start,
Definitely.
trying to recruit them to their team.
Yeah. I mean, coaches, owners, players, all of them will be there.
Absolutely.
So. Yeah, that's going to be a weird situation to see. I mean, I don't think that he gets brought back to the Raiders.
No.
Because I mean, he's already given his goodbyes.
Ship sailed. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah.
But
the way they did him, I wouldn't go back.
Yeah, but it might get to a point where the Raiders just end up releasing him instead of trading him.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what he wants.
Yeah. Well, I've also seen some people say that he wouldn't want that because it kind of looks bad for him where no one would trade for me, and it might lower the value to other teams or something.
I don't know if I
don't agree with that really.
Yeah,
but
I would just think they both
get to pick.
They didn't want to give up value when they could get him for free.
Exactly, and the Raiders and Carr probably come to agreement.
Yeah,
it's best for just walk our separate ways, and
yeah,
because I don't think they don't despise Carr. Like I mean, they know what Carr's brought to that organization, and he gave it all he could for them. I mean, I think it's just a mutual thing between them.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting offseason, and that division's definitely one to watch, as it was this year.
Yes.
Also, for the Saints side, we get their first-round pick, or the Niners' first-round pick, which I believe has been traded 3 times now.
Yes.
It's on its third different team, or fourth different team if you count the Niners. We get the 29th overall first-round pick, and...
It is the 29th, right?
Yes, 29th.
My buddy texted me earlier and said it was 30, and I was like, no, it's 29th.
I've seen that too.
Okay.
No, it's 29.
Everybody's messed up because the Dolphins forfeited their pick this year. There's only 31 first-round
There's not
picks
32.
So everybody's just going like
because
it's got to
of
be
the
30th.
concussion thing?
No,
because of Brian Flores.
Oh.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was something about Tyreek Hill.
It's Tyreek Hill. That's right. The tampering.
Yeah, they did. Like, we're talking contract extension or something before he's on the team.
They need to lose something over the whole Tua concussion thing, too.
Which he got cleared today.
Oh.
Tua. And they said they fully expect him to be 100% for next year.
For the Pro Bowl?
No. For the flag football game.
Flag football game.
Might get a little rough there.
It'd probably be rougher than the way the rules are going out.
Yeah. But the Saints get the 29th overall pick. We're in the first round, thankfully, and we get their second rounder next year. While we also give up our third
for
next
the
year.
next year's, right?
So, And
I thought I was shocked we had to trade that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that had to do with getting that first rounder of some sort. I bet they,
or getting the second
yeah,
rounder.
Getting the first this year,
right?
I think is what the
and I like
the other trade was the Broncos first next year, and their second this year or fourth,
I think.
And then we'd give up nothing.
Yeah.
So that's
I like the second next year.
Yeah.
Because if we get in the position we need to trade up, we can offer.
We'll have plenty of capital.
Yeah, and
we'll have our own
full draft next year.
That's right, exactly.
And I mean, like I said the other day after the trade happened, that second rounder will be a top 50 pick, I think.
Yes.
Now, I don't think the Broncos, they might make the playoffs, but even if they do, I mean, 14 teams make it. So you're looking at the 48th, no, the 50th pick is a playoff team, essentially. Man, I don't think they make the playoffs just because the AFC is going to be really tough, and I think it's going to take a year or two to get everything right. Especially, I mean, Sean took a year off of coaching, and Russ obviously needs help with whatever the crap happened to him last year.
They're an 8 to 9 win type team, though, first year.
So we'll be looking at probably in the 40 to 50 range.
Hey, that's a good trade.
Pair that with whatever the Saints are, which is probably top 45 in that 45 to 32 range.
That's a good
trade. You're looking at 3 top 50 picks.
I like that.
Yeah.
If we keep them or we trade them, I mean, you get 3 type 50. I mean, that's position.
A lot of value.
Yeah, that's a lot of value.
That's how you go get a quarterback.
That's exactly right. That's all I'm thinking about.
That's all I want.
That's how you trade up for.
You know, I want it, but will it ever happen?
No.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, we look and think we can get 3 top 50 picks. That's enough to, I mean, maybe even pair with the next year's first. I mean, you offer up 2 firsts and 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's how you trade up.
I don't think the Saints ever do it. I would love to, but
I mean, if you're sitting there at 11,
if we have another year
12,
like we did this year, we got to do something different.
Yeah, I mean, if you sit there at 11 and 12, I think if you offer that, you could jump up to.
You offer up 11, 45, and 50.
Yeah.
And then our first the next year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good value.
I think so.
I'd go as far to throw in probably my second the next as well. I mean, 3 2s and 2 1s for our franchise quarterback.
Absolutely. For somebody that's going for 15 years is going to be your guy. Yeah.
And hopefully the Saints get in a situation where that's our case and we fall in love with a guy and actually make that move.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got, even if it's not Caleb Williams, maybe Drake May. So we'll see.
I don't care at this point.
I want someone that's not Andy Dalton.
Just a young.
The Celtics are winning by 49 points.
There you go.
Ooh, nice.
So anything else on that trade?
No, I'm ready to see who he hires. You know, Payton, who he hires on the staff.
Yeah, his DC. Whoever everybody thought was going to be his DC is in Miami now.
No, he's not.
No,
he hasn't signed
yet. He didn't
yet.
sign the contract.
He's agreed to it, but hasn't signed.
Well, you said that, but
why haven't you signed by now?
They said they're waiting on
San Fran. Yeah,
he wants that job instead.
I mean, with the talent that's on the Niners defense.
Did you just see what it's done to the last 2 DCs there? It's got him head coach jobs
and that division.
Yeah,
you don't have to play against Josh Allen. He has to play against collarless Cardinals, Geno Smith, and Stafford. Yeah. So
with that talent,
with Pro Bowlers in every unit.
Yeah, all pros.
Yeah.
Did Jared Goff make the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, no, because the NFC didn't have many guys that. The ones that took it in the NFC, they took it. Kirk Cousins.
Who did take it? Oh, was it Kirk?
Dak.
Geno.
Probably, yeah.
But Jared Goff had outstanding numbers.
Yeah, did Dak make it for sure?
I thought he did. Maybe I might be wrong on that, but I thought he did.
And Trevor Lawrence did make it.
Oh, he did.
It was Trevor, Tyler, and Carr.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And Tyler's stats did like 2 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Yes.
And you're a Pro
I
Bowler.
like how you referred to him as just Tyler right there. Like He's a
like he has
common
that
name now.
Like
he
Kobe.
Huntley.
Yeah.
Or his
Kobe,
nickname Snoop.
Michael, LeBron, Tyler.
Yeah, Tiger.
Yeah, I mean that synonymous. Yeah, one name.
I thought when you said Tyler, I thought you were talking about Tyler Summit.
Oh my!
Whoa!
God.
Wow.
Is he a Pro Bowler?
How's that player doing that he knocked up?
He's married to her now.
He married her? Wow.
He did get married to her. Or maybe I'm wrong.
Is he still coaching?
No. High school. That's safe, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he's never had sex with a player before.
Well, I mean, at least those were age-wise legal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Jeez, he was only 25. It's okay.
What do you expect? He's weak. He's a weak man.
And single.
Yeah.
And making pretty good money. Like,
I was just shocked he went after that gender.
What?
Okay.
All right.
Call a spade a spade.
Well, I was surprised she went after that gender. That was way more surprising.
Both shocking turns of events right there.
So any other comments on that?
no, I'm glad it happened this year.
Yes,
Because
definitely.
we wouldn't have got
It was a nice surprise.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah, because we done thought that ship had sailed.
well, and we wouldn't have got much next year, I don't think.
No.
A
Probably
third,
just
third
a first
rounder
or
some
something.
second.
Or
Yeah.
it would have been one
two
pick
of them
instead
maybe.
two.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that
We needed that first this year.
we needed it.
the
Absolutely.
fan base needed it.
Yes.
Gives us something to look for.
That's exactly right.
So do we have a second?
this year we do.
So we're at what, 40 or no, yeah, about 45, 42.
Should be
Oh, look at that screenshot Kyle sent. It was like
40?
48.
Yeah, I mean right around 40.
right around 40.
So I mean we have two picks within about 10 of each other.
40 on the dot.
40, yeah.
Nice.
Because we were 10.
So we're at 29 and 40.
Okay.
Can we trade that up?
Okay. Hey, I mean, I hope we don't. I hope we just pick two players.
Yeah. We need that.
We do. We need players.
I'll let y'all know Anthony Richardson's not going to be there at 29.
No, he's going top 10.
He gone.
Yeah.
He gone. Wait till he go to the combine. And
Throws a 70-yarder.
yeah, exactly. Runs a 4.4. And
There's going to be 4 quarterbacks in the top 10.
If he drops out of that top 10 to like 15 or something.
Be aggressive and go get him.
I say
Trade up to 14 for a quarterback? Yeah.
I think he's better than Hooker.
When would we ever not trade up to 14 with a quarterback on the board?
I don't know.
A mobile black quarterback, big arm.
Yep.
Huh. 14. Yeah.
I'd like to see it happen, but
Could we do that?
I mean, everybody's got him as the 4th quarterback. Everybody's got Levis ahead of him. Kuiper's got Levis as the number 1 quarterback.
I remember a guy that was the 5th quarterback and we didn't go after him.
That is true.
Huh.
Had cornrows too.
There's going to be that one quarterback that's going to next month or two shoot up the boards.
Yeah. I think
it always is.
Well,
every
The
year.
BYU kid.
That's who I'm thinking. is gonna
he's
start-
too old.
Yeah.
He's like 25. That's going to hurt
Has
him.
he done his mission trip?
I think so. But he's old. That's the same thing that's going to knock Hooker.
yeah, yeah.
The Stanford kid could rise up, though. The McKee.
Yeah.
Just because people love Stanford quarterbacks.
Hey, if Hooker's though sitting there in the second round,
third
round,
that's who I would like.
I mean, why not? If you get him a third round, you're not feel like okay, you're invested enough where you have to give him a couple years to.
And when did he tear his ACL? November.
Yeah.
So
They
10
said
months.
he's going to be running by March.
Jesus.
Yeah, he said he was already working. He's working out and stuff right now. He said
People
yesterday.
are crazy.
I mean, it's nuts.
Yeah. Cam Akers played on Achilles after like 4 months.
Yeah, right.
James Robinson.
It's weird. Yeah, I'm all for Hooker though in that mid round.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give him a year to compete for the job at least, and I mean,
see what you got.
Yeah, using a third rounder on a guy isn't a commitment to where it affects you from taking
How often does a
Caleb.
third rounder help your team anyway?
Exactly.
You know, you're not going to get an Alvin Kamara every year.
Well, what was Davis Mills, third? I believe he was a third
think
rounder.
he was. Yeah.
So
I mean, it's worth a shot at that point.
Will we do it? No.
I know. We're going all like. I really think they're going to go D tackle in that first round pick.
Yeah.
So we got to have D tackle.
I think D line or O line is a guarantee.
Nah, I mean,
Guarantee.
Yeah, there we go. The D tackle spot is a very very needed position.
Hey, we
right
love
now.
drafting D linemen.
We do. Hey, the last D tackle we did all right with Sheldon Rankins. I like that pick. I hate we lost him.
And Onyemata was good too.
Yeah, but I'm afraid we're going to have to get that position for sure. Because other than that, I mean, I like our linebacker core. I mean, you can never have enough secondary. You can always go get a corner if you want to go. Well, but we got plenty of those, I think, right now. I mean, I don't really know.
We're going to need a pass rusher.
Yeah, you're going to need it's going to need a D tackle or DN because you got some receivers you like.
I'd like taking a linebacker. You only get probably one more of DeMario if you don't trade him in the middle of the year. If you suck,
Yeah.
Because I think his contract has one more.
Hey, we got Zach Ball in there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Ellis and Pete Warner.
Yeah, and Ellis, we don't really know if that's going to happen again.
Yeah.
It was more – that was a very big shock that he did what he did.
Yeah, he looked good.
But, I mean, it could have been just another – I mean, did we even draft him?
Yeah.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
What round?
Third.
Really? I thought he was
so.
like a late guy or like undrafted.
Third or fourth. He come from
Idaho.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to say Wyoming, but Idaho. That's the same thing to me.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he was drafted.
Well, that changes my mindset a little bit. I thought he was like a 6th-rounder guy that just randomly happened.
No, it was third, fourth, something like that, I think.
I had to look it up, but the internet's tripping.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's gone.
Huh.
I thought it was just y'all sabotaging it so I couldn't complete the OJ challenge. Which, by the way, I have found a cheap way out on that one.
Oh, God.
Marie Antoinette, she was killed by beheading at the guillotine.
That's too easy.
You know who else was beheaded?
Who?
Yeah, internet's definitely down.
Nicole Brown Simpson.
What?
Caden Ellis.
Is that the cheap way out?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
7th rounder.
Was it 7th? Okay.
2019.
You know who I'm
7th
thinking
rounder.
about?
Totally from Idaho, by
You
the
know
way.
what I'm thinking about? Yeah, I know, that's right. You know what I'm thinking about is the one that we just drafted from App State.
Jackson,
He was a 4th rounder, wasn't he?
I think, and he tore his ACL.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking about.
Yeah, see, he was 2019 pick, and I mean, had he done anything before this year? He probably needs a contract.
He played special teams, and he was kind of a. They played him a little in backup roles at linebacker, but I mean we hadn't needed him until this year. We had Quan Alexander and Demario Davis for the last year.
He had played 3 games his rookie year, 1 tackle. The next year, 15 games, 5 tackles. 2021, 13 games, started 1 of those, recovered a fumble and had 17 tackles. Then last year he played all 17, started 11, forced 2 fumbles, and had 78 tackles and 7 sacks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a big jump, year 4.
Contract year.
Yeah, which
does it every year. Well, I guess it wouldn't be because his 7th
he
round.
Probably already had.
You got to resign him by now, so that's the 3rd year. Yeah.
Unless we just signed him to more.
We might have got him cheap.
We signed him to a 4-year deal. So he's a free agent.
He's a free agent. Golly.
Unrestricted too. So, and he's 27 already.
Mm-hmm.
See,
we don't have money.
It feels like he should be 24, 25.
Yeah.
It's a weird situation with him.
Mm.
And you're banking on this guy to perform again. I mean, yeah, he didn't really get the opportunities the first 3 years, but
I wouldn't be mad at linebacker 1st round pick then.
Yeah, and I don't know what the linebacker class really looks like, but
well, I mean, and they also we don't know what Jackson looks like. I mean,
yeah,
they were high on him when he was drafted
for sure.
But if you're going to draft somebody, I'd love for him to sit behind DeMario for a year.
Yeah,
and learn.
Just get B.J. Ojolari, play him at edge.
I'd love that.
He'll be available probably at 29.
He's going
right
to be
around
that 20s.
that range.
He's going to be in that 20s mark. Yeah.
And even though it kind of sucked to probably do it, but that 29, 30, 31 pick, those are always valuable because it's trading into the back end, getting
that extra
running
year
back, receiver, quarterback, something like that. So we could trade back with someone that's at 35
Let me ask you
They
this.
might get a 1st round pick next year for it.
Oh,
never know.
You're not trading a 1st for a late 1st.
Can,
maybe another 2nd,
get a
or
2nd.
3rd. Maybe
Hey.
get our 3rd back.
Yeah.
Something.
Give me a 2nd. We'll have 3 seconds going into next year with some more
Exactly.
ammo. Would y'all be mad if we drafted a running back at that pick?
I wish we'd get rid of Kamara. That's just me. I would be perfectly fine with that.
I don't know if there would be one worth drafting that high that's not Robinson. He's going to be gone.
Because, I mean, Brees Hall from the Jets, I mean, he fell.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have loved to have him.
And if we get a running back, that's the spot where I'd like it with that year.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all see McIntosh got hurt?
Mm-mm.
Georgia?
At the Senior Bowl or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that running back room needs a revamp, needs some energy.
Yeah,
in it.
it does, definitely.
Some young.
And but that's another thing that will the Saints ever do that?
I could see them going to run it back. Well, I'd say that now with DA at the coach.
Hey, I mean, last year we took a receiver and traded up for it, so we're a new team.
Yeah,
maybe.
Let me see who. There's Gibbs from Bama.
Oh, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kamara,
yeah,
that's going to be a next Kamara. I mean, that is Kamara 2.0.
I wouldn't mind him.
I wouldn't mind him at all.
Is Zach Evans coming back to school, or is he drafting?
I would like Zach Evans. I think you could get
Chaney from A&M.
Yeah, I think you can get Evans though in the second or third round.
Yeah, there's options.
Yeah, I like Gibbs a lot.
Charbonnet from UCLA, he's pretty good.
Yes, he is.
I'm ready to dive into draft talk. Blake Corum stayed back, didn't he? I think he did.
He got hurt so late that it's not going to really matter. Right?
I think he stayed back because he was hurt. Give me Gibbs, though. I want that.
I would love that. Gosh, I would love that. Him and Kamara back together?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Sign me up.
Blake Corum. He's only 5'8". Wow.
Let him learn for Kamara for a year and then maybe trade Kamara, get a little value from him.
Corum is going back. So Michigan will be ready to roll. All right.
Gibbs is going to be one of those guys I think is going to kind of.
Yeah, he'll probably perform well at the combine.
Yeah, he's going to go up. The draft stock's going to climb a little bit next month or two.
Ready to get into some postseason talk.
Yep.
Anything else with the Saints like that? No.
I think that's it.
Well, I guess there's some more positive news for the Saints. Tom Brady's gone.
The Saints now have the best quarterback in the NFC South.
And we don't know who that is.
Yeah, we don't even know who it is.
It doesn't matter. It's still the best.
Yeah. It could be Andy Dalton, could be Jameis, it could be Taysom. They're still the best.
They're still the best.
Yeah, we have the best three.
The top three.
Until Taysom gets traded for like a second to Denver.
Oh man,
I would laugh. So
hey, an
hard.
update on Marie Antoinette. By the
Uh-oh.
way, her fourth cousin was Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah,
who made that starring cameo appearance in the Naked Gun movie in Dodger Stadium where she threw out the first pitch. And you know who else
was in a Naked Gun movie?
In a wheelchair and flew down the steps and flipped over into the field in that same scene?
Who, Bill?
O.J. Simpson.
Marie Antoinette, who was born in like what?
1730 something.
Fourth
came over on the
cousins
Mayflower.
of Elizabeth II.
Yes.
Who was how old in the top? They're in the Naked Gun movie. Probably like 70.
Yeah, probably something like that. I'm 65.
Well, there we go. That's just. I'm ready. I'm ready for more celebrities. We need to finish this ball. So yeah, Brady's gone. What's y'all's thoughts?
Man,
couldn't happen to
Goat.
a nicer guy.
Yeah, goat.
Goat is not even close.
Goat.
Did y'all see Mike Francesca on First Take this morning?
Yeah, everybody was like,
hilarious.
Mike Francesca's on TV again for the first time in forever, and it happens to be the day that Brady goes home.
Yeah, it is
Hilarious.
He was kind of right. I kind of don't
I didn't
disagree
listen
with him.
to it. What did he say?
He said that Peyton Manning is the best regular season quarterback of all time. Joe Montana is the best Super Bowl quarterback of all time. Brady just played the longest.
That's mean.
I mean, he's not like entirely wrong. I mean,
Well, he's just saying Montana never lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like I think Montana's QB rating was like 129 in those games, and Brady's is like a 90.
He played in 10 of them though.
Yeah. Well,
10.
LeBron's played in 10, and everyone says MJ's better.
10. Yeah, but this is football.
Yeah.
You played. I mean, Jerry West played in how many?
Yeah.
I mean,
11
11 and lost them all.
Bill Russell. Do we want to talk about Bill Russell? Did he win like 16?
It was like 4 teams.
Brady played in 10 and won 7.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's drop the mic. Like, there's no argument. You can't.
He won a Super Bowl in 3 different decades.
Well, I think he was making more about like that. Brady didn't have to perform as well as Montana did for them to win. Because Brady's QBR or passer rating or whatever.
Brady never threw to Jerry Rice either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He threw
to Randy Moss.
He threw to a washed Randy Moss.
He had 23 touchdowns.
He was still almost 40.
But he had 23. He had the best season of all time for a receiver.
Had a star in
and
his
that
prime
was not
till he
even.
got to Tampa.
And that was not even the Super Bowl they won.
1 year. 1
Yeah.
year.
1 year.
One year with him.
Yeah.
He threw to Wes Welker.
I mean,
And Julian Edelman and Gronk and Hernandez.
The year he lost to the Super Bowl that he lost to the Eagles, he still threw for over 500 yards in that game.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
It wasn't his fault.
no, it was not.
It's never
and
been his fault.
the only reason they would have still won that game, but I want to say defensive end for the Eagles strip sacked him right at
Brandon
the end of the
Graham,
game.
probably.
Yeah, Graham. I mean, like,
I think it's safe to say in the past 15 years, Brady's never lost a game, and it's been his fault. Regular season or postseason, I think you could say that.
Well, I mean,
I threw a pick against the Titans last game for the Patriots to end the game.
yeah, but that ain't his fault.
But the Super Bowl losses against the Giants. I mean, those freakish catches that
Yeah.
David Tyree made.
It just wasn't meant to be.
the way Eli even got out of that pocket to make that throw to Tyree.
Oh my God!
Like, dude,
He also was only scoring like 17 points in those games.
10 Super Bowls. 10. And he goes and he leaves and goes to a team and wins it there. Like,
and most of those he was beating Peyton Manning or Big Ben.
Yeah,
you know,
On the way there.
On the way,
there.
there. That's
Yeah.
right.
Like, and then
year
he gets
in,
to the
year
NFC
out.
and he's like, "Huh, this is easy."
Yeah.
You know,
it's amazing, man, how good was.
And he had to beat Mahomes to win that one.
Yeah.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So, no, I don't think there'll be anybody
No,
that ever comes close to him.
you're not going to touch it because you're not going to be able to have that longevity of career either. I
And
mean,
I think we said this last time. He was never the highest paid quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Ever.
ever.
I think if anyone does it, it's Mahomes.
The only thing
he's the only one.
He's the only one that has a chance, but he's not.
God, look who he has to go through.
Exactly.
But
He's
that's
not-
what Brady had to do.
He's
Like,
not. He's not.
Brady went through Manning and Ben.
Big
and
Ben
Rivers.
was really freaking good.
He's not
back
playing
then.
in 10 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Mahomes is not going to be. I don't think he's going to be playing until he's 40. I just don't see it.
I don't know.
I mean, he's already getting nicked up now.
Yeah.
I
I
mean-
mean, he's also already at what, like 5 conference championships?
Yeah, I mean,
In a row.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, it's different from that to going to the big one and winning them
And,
seven
and it's
times.
hard to see another, even an organization that had the commitment that the Patriots have had.
Yeah.
When you had an owner with Robert Kraft that
He always chased the happy ending at the end of the year.
I wasn't going that direction, but anyway, no, I was saying. I mean, he bought that team being he was from that area, and that was just kind of a goal of his to get that team, and he really poured everything into it. And then he got the best coach there ever was, and I mean, it was
Before
just
he was a good coach.
Yeah,
you know, it's
He was a Browns and Jets.
It's crazy.
But I mean, he was the Giants D coordinator for a couple Super Bowls. I mean, he had the good pedigree, and I just think it was a perfect storm for them to, and then get a guy like Brady who nobody heard of before. I mean, unless you were a Michigan fan, you know,
and didn't really do anything there.
It's so hard.
Shout out A-Train.
It's so hard to say. Well, I mean, and Mahomes is your only option that has a chance to do it.
Yeah, unless one of these guys comes into the league and is unbelievable.
Right. But it's so hard to say that because you have to think about how, I mean, it's luck, it's preparation, it's work ethic, but how healthy Brady stayed throughout his whole career.
Yeah,
like,
I mean he had the ACL,
had the one when
the Matt Castle
year. Other than that
was a broken leg, wasn't it?
Tore ACL.
ACL, I think. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, he's healthy. I mean, look at this year.
He had the
he's 45 and never.
Yeah, he had suspensions.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I mean,
which was bogus.
Yeah. So I mean, like, it's hard to think. I mean, Mahomes is 27, about to good chance to win his second Super Bowl this year, but like, I'm still thinking like 10 more years. Is he going to be able to?
And the consistency and longevity of the coaching staff.
Well, Andy Reid.
Is Andy Reid going to last that
He's
long?
not. No, I mean,
I think
he will.
I think Andy might quit after this year.
I mean,
I don't know about that.
I think
he's ready to go to Germany to eat a bratwurst.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's keeping him in the league.
Food.
Yeah.
I think Reed's. I mean, he's a lifer. He has what else is he going to do if he retires? But I mean, how old is he?
Go to the front office, probably.
Yeah, he's going to be a front office guy. He's going to be a lifer in football.
Stay in Kansas City for the good barbecue.
But let's be honest with you, his health is not going to be able to keep him on the sidelines for another 10, 12 years. I mean, that's just not going to happen. So I mean, there's just so many different things that can go wrong, man. And with
that Patriots run was something we'll never see again.
Well, and what helped it is because it wasn't a all-star team.
Yeah,
I mean, so they could
just
keep
extremely good coaching and
good drafts.
He's only 64.
Andy Reid.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't see him being at 75 still coaching at his health. Let's be honest, he hadn't had the best health in his life, and he's not doing anything to prove it either. So I just don't see him coaching. Clay said he's going to be a front office guy. He's going. I can see him.
Bieniemy takes over.
Yeah, something like that.
Belichick's 71,
and look how rough old he's looking. I mean, Belichick doesn't look like as good health as he used to be, but he's always been in decent health. I mean, he's not like I'm being a big man Andy Reid there.
Yeah.
Who has been in hospitals in the past with health issues, hearts, and
I didn't know he's. I believe he had a son die when he was in Philly.
Yes,
I read that the other day. And then the other one's in prison.
The other one killed somebody.
Yeah,
that was on his staff at Kansas City.
Yeah.
Linebacker.
I wonder if he'll get a ring.
Joe Biden is 80. We should agree he shouldn't be coaching anymore, right?
Kyle's not here.
He's not. He should not be coaching anymore.
No, whatever he's doing. Puppeting, whatever you want to call it.
Are they still dancing? How long is this halftime?
This is in between quarters.
Oh.
They're always dancing. It's Minnesota. Gets crazy in Minneapolis.
The land of 1,000 strippers.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, and we just talked about like the longevity, and we already said Mahomes has been to 5 AFC championships in his first 5 years starting. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if that goes to 10. Really, I really wouldn't.
Well, the only way
and that's 10 AFC championships, not Super Bowls.
Yeah.
But 10 consecutive AFC championships. Did Brady even do that?
I don't
Pretty
know.
close. If the internet was working, we'd know.
I want to say he went to 6 or 7 in a row. I don't know why that number's coming to my head, but what's also
probably got broken up by that injury.
Well, you got to think about like his Super Bowl appearances. They always had like a gap in there. I mean,
he had the 3-peat,
which was in 2000, right?
Yeah, 2000 to 2002,
and then he didn't make another till 2007.
Yeah,
107,
and then
110.
Or
11.
12.
Was it 12?
No, they lost in 2007 to the Giants, and they lost in 2011 to the Giants. He never won one between that. Did he go from 2002 to 2013 without winning? He might have.
Okay, so they...
Because 2007 was Giants, and
no,
then
they had to do 09.
Patriot, okay.
09 was like the Saints.
Well,
Saints, Steelers, Packers.
No, 09, 10. Because
Saints, Steelers, Packers were all in there.
Whenever
it's the same. It's the Saban.
Look, 02 was Patriots.
Well, remember, it's every year Saban
04,
was it the
05.
Saban and Patriots deal? They had a thing going on, or was that LeBron?
06, 07.
He went from 05
to
2015.
12.
10
did he
years.
won or did he play?
They won.
And then they only made 11-7, right?
11, 12, 13 they played in it. 14,
What?
15, 16, 17, 18.
So he played in wait, you looking at AFC or
AFC
Super Bowl?
Championship
Okay,
game.
okay.
No,
Super Bowl though, Chance. They went from 05 to
2015.
And then they made it in 11-7 and lost both of those to the Giants.
But he was
their
going.
first one
Yeah.
was in 02.
Super Bowl?
Against
Yeah.
the
No, I was talking about there's a 10-year gap between his Super Bowls. His championship, his wins,
The
his
wins,
Super Bowl
not-
wins.
Oh, I got
But
you,
appearances, though.
And yeah,
I mean, I know you don't win it, but you make it there.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
You want to know a crazier thing? There's an 18-year time gap between his first Super Bowl MVP and his last Super Bowl MVP.
Pretty good.
Nuts.
He won Super Bowl MVP 18 years apart.
That's nuts. That's freaking.
They were
crazy.
old enough to freaking do something. What are you allowed to do when you turn 18? I forgot.
Drive or I don't know.
Vote.
Live alone.
Go to war.
Yeah, a kid that was born on his first Super Bowl. On his last Super Bowl
Practically
MVP,
me, I
he
think.
could gamble. Or not gamble, he could vote. It's insane.
When was his first Super Bowl? 2000?
2002.
Oh.
Because let's be honest, we've kind of gotten spoiled with Brady and Aaron Rodgers. I mean, usually when you get to the 38, 39, 40 range, the quarterback and
they're not supposed to be doing this no more.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I mean, Peyton, Eli,
Ben fell
Breeze,
apart. Like, that's
Ben,
what's supposed to happen.
Rivers, all those guys kept playing, and
But they started.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same. I mean,
but they were still starter level,
like Rodgers and Brady or
MVP level instead of starter level.
yeah.
I mean,
that's
he
right.
set a record this year.
Yeah, at 45.
Yeah.
For his last game, he threw it 66 times.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nuts what you saw. Like, I mean,
Never felt like it was time for him to go.
no. Well, that's what Teddy Bruschi, they had him on Get Up this morning because when I heard the news, I went to a main outlet and listened to some radio this morning, and he was like, he said, Mike asked him, tell me one thing the story that's always stuck out. He said, well, after we won their second Super Bowl, he said, we were out that night celebrating. And he said, Tom come up to me, he said, but nobody's ever won 3 in a row. Like he said, it was the night of the Super Bowl. Like he's already thinking about next year. He's not even worried about celebrating about that one. Like that, it was his mindset. And he said, when he told me that, I was like, I gotta get serious. I gotta start prepping, like
See you in the weight room tomorrow.
Yeah, right, exactly. I mean,
Off season.
yeah, like that mindset. I don't know if you'll ever have somebody with that mindset. I mean, it was just
And
on
they did
another
not
level.
three-peat. They won 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't three-peat like I thought they did.
Lost to who?
No, they won 3 out of 4.
Oh, they just didn't make one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The year the Bucks won.
Yeah, Derek
03.
Brooks.
Was that Brad Johnson? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get the AFC rundown there, Bill? What was the
How many?
consecutives?
Yeah, how many? Yeah, that consecutive and how many?
Yeah, I went on to another page. Hang on.
But it is kind of crazy to look back and think that he went from 05 to 15 without winning.
It is. It is nuts. Well,
You had Paytons in there.
yeah, you had and Big
You
Ben's.
had Big Ben's. The Saints.
Yeah, there's 2 Big Ben, 2 Peyton.
You had Burt Drews. I
Drew.
mean,
You had Joe Flacco's. Don't forget about Joe.
Joe.
Ray Lewis's. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I call that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beyonce turned the lights off.
who? I'm trying to think who else's would have been.
Eli.
It'd
Getting 2 of
been
them.
the Manning brothers. Yeah, Drew.
The Mannings had 4 of them there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the Mannings had 4. Ben had 2. Drew, Rogers, each had 1. Seahawks had 1.
Should
Yeah.
have had 2.
Yeah. That's the next one he won, I think.
Yeah, it was. Should
Yeah.
hand it to Marshawn Lynch.
That's crazy that he went that long and only made, which only sounds weird, but only made 2 in between that.
Yeah.
I mean, he made more in between than Drew made in his
How
whole
crazy
career.
is that? Only made 2. yeah, exactly. While Drew and you got some just Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
Yeah, more than Aaron Rodgers.
So he made 10
Joe
and 1. He
Flacco.
made 10 and won 7, right?
Yes, May 10, 1-7.
So if you take out that 10-year gap, then he practically won them all.
His percentages,
because he lost 2 in that 10-year gap.
That's right.
And then he lost to the Eagles.
So so let's say the last. I mean, he won in his first 25 years of his life.
He won 7 out of 8 if you don't count the Giants games.
So he probably sucked the most in his prime.
Yeah,
35 to 35.
Yeah, he made 13 AFC Championship games.
Good God.
How many in a row?
15. Okay. It was 02, 04, 05, 07, 08, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
12, 14, 15.
8 in a row.
8 in a row.
Jeez.
Mahomes almost there.
And how many, how big was that gap before that one? It was
08 to 12.
So 4 years.
4-year gap.
He didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Which that was
he had his injury.
One was the injury year. That was the
Yeah.
Matt Castle year.
I think that was 09.
Was that 09?
What else happened in there?
That's what I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember the team.
Did Peyton make some runs?
Made some
Chargers
runs.
probably made it once.
Because Peyton lost in the 09 one.
Joe Flacco.
We beat him.
Yeah, Joe Flacco.
The 06 Peyton
Flacco beat the Patriots. That was 12.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Flacco beat the Patriots.
Right. Yeah, because that was the Saints' year to win.
The one thing about Mahomes, in order to keep this streak up alive, that they're going to have to do is continue to be that 1 seed.
Yeah,
because you don't want to have to play Burrow and Josh back to back.
You only want to play one of them.
Exactly. You want to be play one of them and get that bye. Like that's the key, man. Is keeping that 1 seed alive.
That's crazy.
Dude, think about that.
He sucked in his prime.
Well, and he probably didn't suck. I bet he had good numbers. I mean, it's not
and then we have to add. Then he was in the NFC Championship game in
20 and 21.
So he had 21 they lost.
21's division.
Yeah.
So hold on. Yeah.
So he won.
That's 9 straight conference championships.
9 straight. But how many total conference championships?
14.
14 out of his. Holy crap.
Out of how many years? 23.
That's more than people play in a career.
Years.
Yeah, more than
years. He played
careers.
championships.
He played 23 years and he had 14.
Most of your Hall of
Quarterbacks.
Famers don't make 14 years.
Quarterbacks don't play that
in their
long.
career.
Well, and
he missed more than people.
You take out his
his
first year, he played 1 game, and then 08 he played 1 game with the ACL. So take out 2 years essentially of that. So 21 years he made 14.
God. I mean, you make a 14-year career in the NFL, you're borderline probably a Hall of Famer, or I mean, you don't see guys making 14 years that are not no-name commodity guys. Like that just don't happen. And he's freaking playing in that many championships.
1 away from a Super Bowl in 14 seasons.
God, man, that's unreal.
His drought was from age 28 to 36.
Yeah, right there where you want to be. Yeah, right there in your peak.
That's hilarious.
Right there in your peak.
Which during that drought he went 12-4, 16-0, 10-6, 14-2, 13-3, 12-4, 12-4. Yeah, he kind of sucked.
He sucked. Terrible. Golly.
He forgot who he was in the playoffs.
He only won 2 MVPs during that time.
That's it. No.
Which only finished his career with 3.
Yeah, MVPs.
They're weird about
runner-up
that,
4 times.
MVPs are not, to me, in NFL, are not a big importance.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been so many guys that should have deserved more than with a guy. I mean, Drew's never won one. Yeah, he never won one.
And he led the league in passing yards like 5 times.
Yeah, exactly. He has the most 5,000-yard passing.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. So the
Tommy
MVP
only had
stuff.
1 of those.
Yeah,
2 of
right.
those, too.
Yeah, the second one last year.
Yeah.
At 44.
Crazy. 45 years old.
And still, I'm like, yeah, I'll take him.
We were legitimately talking about him coming to the Saints.
With him and Sean. Yeah, exactly.
And we would have been happy about
absolutely. That. Absolutely.
Did y'all listen to the video?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
He totally boo-hooed after he quit the
video. He was starting in the end. That's why he cut it short.
Man.
My gut said He was going to stay longer, but he couldn't. The tears.
Yeah, he was done.
Yeah.
Only a 3-time All-Pro. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's a winner, not a stat pattern.
Oh, he doesn't like the awards?
No. He wants freaking rings.
When he posted that video and I was watching, I was like, how nuts would it be to be just randomly walking on the beach this morning and looking over and seeing Tom Brady announcing his retirement video?
Yeah.
I wonder when he knew. You know, I would love to know. Like,
it almost was like he was sitting on the beach this morning and he was like, looking at the ocean.
I want to do this.
Yeah, this is the time.
I literally saw reports yesterday about people around the league believe Tom is playing this year. Like, literally yesterday.
It shows you nobody had any idea.
Yeah. He called Tampa Bay organization at 6 o'clock this morning and said he's doing it. And then he posted the video right afterwards.
Hey, Bruce.
So he made the playoffs 20 seasons that he played.
It. And he didn't – he tore his ACL in one of those.
Yep.
So that was the only year he didn't?
His rookie year –
and his rookie.
He played 23 years.
Oh, that's right.
His rookie year, did they make it?
They didn't make it.
His first 2 years, probably.
2.
Yeah, his rookie year they were 5-11. 02 they didn't make it. Wow.
But he wouldn't even play this rookie year.
02 was the year after he won a Super Bowl. His rookie year they won a Super Bowl in 2001. 02 they didn't make the playoffs. 9-7, but they didn't make the playoffs.
Ain't that when the torch got passed to him?
2001. 2001. His rookie year he didn't play. Second year he played and won the Super Bowl.
That's when Bledsoe went out.
And
and then the funny thing I forgot what year the ACL was.
2008.
Okay, they didn't make the playoffs that year. Castles came in and they went 10-6.
Yeah,
but they didn't win their division.
That got Castle a big contract from the Chiefs the next year. Remember that?
Yeah,
huge contract.
Oh, they went 11-5 actually.
He was a hot commodity.
11-5 and didn't make the playoffs.
Yep,
hot commodity that offseason.
Because I thought if they'd made the playoffs, they would have gone deep with Castle because Castle was playing some.
He played out of his mind.
I remember that year.
How did they not make the playoffs at 11-5?
I remember that year they were like, see right
Jets
there, it's the system. It's not Brady, it's the system. I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Then you take Castle out of the system.
Oh my God, he never.
It must be the system.
Freaking. Oh, he was so bad at the Chiefs.
Well, and then the next year they went undefeated.
Yeah,
that was that. Remember?
Yeah, he came back pissed off.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
God, it's hard to believe that was that long ago.
It
when
does.
that happened.
No. He tore his ACL the year after he went undefeated. Yeah. 07 he went undefeated. 08 he tore it.
Oh, I thought it was 06 he tore it.
08.
Can't be.
I'm looking at it. He played one game. Oh, that 08 championship's going to be
07
07 year.
Yeah.
That 08 conference championship was 2007 season, the perfect season.
Oh, okay.
But they played it January 4th or something probably.
Yeah.
Because the playoffs or the last week of the regular season's in January.
Yeah, so the 08 season would have been.
Yeah, the 08 conference championship is the 2007 season.
Okay, yeah. I got you.
That is weird that he had the perfect season and then, or almost perfect season, and then tore his ACL.
Goat.
Yeah, probably.
That was the greatest season to have ended that way it did. It was the most fun season I remember watching.
I remember watching.
It was great.
That was the second Super Bowl I remember watching. First one I watched was the Payton versus the Bears. I remember that one. But before that, who was the year before them? Steelers, Seahawks.
Oh, was that you talking about 05?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steelers.
I don't remember watching that one.
I remember watching that one. I could actually remember where I was at.
Well, you're also like a teenager.
Yeah, I was in high school.
I was 4.
Yeah.
The records that year that with Castle, Dolphins won the division at 11-5, same record. Steelers went 12-4. Ravens went 11-5, made the playoffs. Titans went 13-3. Colts went 12-4, made the playoffs. Chargers won the West at 8-8 and made it.
And 11-5.
11-5 didn't make it. 8-8 made it.
Wow. That's what led to expansion.
That's some crazy records though from one division.
That's going to be the AFC in the future.
Yeah.
And the NFC is going to be in there throwing a 7 and 10 team in the playoffs.
Yeah. Every year.
Yeah. Because the NFC's got some.
Ooh. What did the Titans have back then? Vince Young?
Yeah, probably so.
Had to be.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else y'all got to say? I felt like we had to talk about those two things.
Absolutely.
Mainly,
Had to while it was still fresh.
Any moments you want to mention that may have happened on the show in the first 100 episodes?
Ooh.
Clay's rant on Trey Lance is an all-time moment for me.
All-time moment.
Clay defending a man that played 2 games.
2
games. like he freaking grew up with the guy.
He was my number 1 pick for breakout as well.
And a player that he never watched in college.
I bet on him to win the MVP.
Played like 1 year at North Dakota State.
My future bet is still in my bet slip for MVP for him. Still hasn't cashed out yet.
They hadn't cashed that thing out yet.
The award hasn't happened yet. He's still alive.
He's still alive.
He is.
He's still alive.
Hey, you should re-up your bet. I bet the odds are better now.
I bet they won't let me.
I was pretty fond of y'all's some of the Braves banner y'all had with each other.
Oh yeah, when Clay said the season was
Mid-season.
over, yeah. And every time I'm like, "Hey Clay, they're still winning. They're about to win the division."
That was like mid August, I believe.
He threw in the freaking towel
He
and
threw
went on
the
a
towel.
tear.
Yeah,
I did just straight up say the Mets are better than us,
and I could
we're
feel
not
the
gonna beat
tension
them.
from Chance now sitting right here. Like,
Yeah.
I was so pissed.
Yeah,
Hey, I flipped the team around that year.
Yeah, you did. Hey, if you enjoyed that, we have something special for you coming up.
Chops and chains.
Yeah,
chops and chains.
And
I'm ready for that.
And I do want to say I appreciate all the Astros love y'all gave this year.
Absolutely.
I picked the Phillies. I picked the Phillies to win the championship.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
And I don't know if it was because I didn't want the Astros or just because that's what I felt, but
it felt like destiny.
I wanted, it felt like that was just going to happen. But
and it was one of the most dominating postseasons by a team.
How many losses? 1?
2.
Maybe 2.
It went 6.
1 or 2, yeah.
It went 6, right?
But swept the first 2 series, sent those whiny Yankees home. Holy
5?
crap. How? No, I mean.
Y'all swept the Yankees?
Swept the Yankees, yes.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
And then beat the Phillies and
yeah, swept them both, and then
the only game y'all lost was in the World Series.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget there's buys. I forgot about that.
So it was that was a wonderful thing.
The gas station draft.
Dude, gas station
episode
draft was
3,
good.
I think.
People.
Yeah. That was Bill's debut.
That was because y'all came to my house.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
what a debut that was! My God,
that one got so many people laughing. Like
we need to do a dirty 5 of moments.
Everybody loved that.
DBS moments.
I'm in.
We can do that. That'd be something good.
That would be
Yeah.
cool.
That was
need to do
that was a
that.
good
I mean,
pair that up with our trivia.
Our more recent one, the bicycle.
Oh,
my God.
Episode 92. I listened to that one over and over. I love it. That's the one we offended multiple.
Everybody.
Boy Scouts,
Denominations.
Catholics, women.
Yeah.
And I'll never
Mormons.
forget first episode Josh did. He's mentioning what he is.
Yeah.
He says, "I'm a Red Sox fan." like the first line out of his mouth. It was hilarious.
We had to restart the whole
we
thing.
had to stop the pod.
Stop the pod.
He's like, did I just say that? Like, yeah, you did.
Because the funny part about it is, before we went live, he was like, "I'm just so nervous. I'm gonna say something I'm not supposed to."
He totally
Red Sox fan.
himself.
Yeah, Red Sox fan.
Right off the bat.
Right off the
Like
bat.
literally the first line out of his mouth.
But yeah, I feel bad for Kyle because he's gonna be on that podcast with me and Clay, and when things
gonna
go
be our
downhill
moderator.
by the end of freaking April, it's gonna be rough. He's
be the
gonna be
moderator.
refereeing us a lot.
He's like, easy, guys, easy.
Guys, it's April. It's just All-Star voting's not
Guys,
even
it's
open
just
yet.
a game. It's just a game.
It's opening day.
We just gotta have spring training.
You lost 5-2 on opening day. It's okay.
Yeah, and we're freaking playing opening day again on the road at noon. What are we doing here? I can't tell you the last time we had a home opening day game.
What day of the week is this on?
Freaking
Friday.
Thursday.
Why is it
Thursday?
not Saturday?
Hey,
Our second game's on a Saturday.
Welcome to my world. That's last year we couldn't get a game after dark until the World Series.
It's ridiculous. Well, that's how the Braves were their whole run too.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when the Yankees and the Mets and the Dodgers
New York
are in.
bias.
And another unfortunate memory that I have is Ty
getting half naked right
in front of us there.
Yes.
Which that wasn't
even on a podcast. That was just a draft.
Yes.
I was saying that was actually his first appearance since that episode 3 with the gas station.
Yes,
I don't know why we recorded that either. We didn't even do anything with it besides that. We recorded like 4 hours for that.
Yeah, well, we was recording the draft.
Yeah, but we never posted anything.
No, we didn't. Not when that happened.
I think we just recorded for like
moments,
a potential of something happening.
Yeah. Oh, it did,
and it happened.
It happened.
That was a great clip.
Yeah, $1,000 later, we were watching Ty strip.
I think he lost it that weekend.
He did.
He lost it the next day.
The next day
on LSU.
On LSU. No. LSU. He alternate spread to like 2.5 or something. Because he won that.
Right. He won and we all lost. That's what it was. He had LSU like plus 2.5.
In the end, the team that he won it off of against Utah, he put it on Utah, and that they lost. Was it the Pac-12?
Jesus Christ!
He put it on USC.
Yeah,
he put on USC to
and
beat
Utah. Turned around
at the end of the year.
That's right. That's it. That's right. Yeah. The same amount that he won.
Yes.
He also put $1,000 on a soccer match, and he never watched soccer.
He did.
Yeah. that was that USA England.
It was a draw.
The Wales game.
Yeah. Wait, was that the one we lost late?
No, we tied. We were up 1-0,
and and he had the win.
He had a cash out. He could cash out at like 1,700.
Yeah. And I told him believe.
Yeah. Horrible advice, Clay. Horrible.
Worst advice.
Could have been the worst advice you gave all year.
Probably. Either that or bet Trey Lance MVP. That was injury, though. He was destined. It was going to be his year. Next year, though, I'm ready.
Oh, my gosh.
We need to do that, though.
Dirty five moments. I'm in.
35.
We need to get everybody here, though. Also, freaking Rayleigh's BLT. I love that moment still. I still look back at that graphic, even though I don't even make or eat BLTs, but the way that he just precisely described
broke
it was
down
awesome.
for us. Yes.
I miss those drafts. I'm ready to get back into those. We're going to do one a week.
Yeah.
Dirty Five or a draft. I miss doing those. That's what
easy content.
Oh, it is. It's you have the funny moments, and once we get the camera going like that, it's gonna be good. I'm ready.
Clips, lots of clips of stupidity, of good things,
arguments.
Oh,
if we'd have had the camera on for Trey Lance,
oh my gosh,
you would have saw the sweat pouring down.
I was banging the table.
Yeah, you were.
Hey, and our guest having Coach Blank in.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I mean, that was great. And
I love interviews, man.
Collada.
I love Collada. Been awesome.
We had freaking Crane.
Freaking Jake Crane.
I forget about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The freezing cold takes
cold take guy. Ross Jackson.
Oh, that was good.
Ross Jackson.
Freezing cold takes. I bailed everybody out. I actually read some of the book.
Yeah, you read the book.
Yeah.
It was also like all stuff in your prime.
Hey, yeah. It was stuff I actually lived through.
Yeah.
So.
And stuff I call fake.
And we're hoping for more interviews because those are fun.
The LSU draft was awesome.
Yes, I love the LSU draft. I love that.
Should we do a Saints?
Ooh, that'd be fun.
For next year?
Yeah, I like that.
All-time Saints draft?
Yeah, that'd be real good.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Or we never did LSU defense.
No, we didn't.
That'd probably be more entertaining than
offense.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
I want the Badger.
Well, I'll quit if I don't get Tyron. Straight up.
We hadn't done a draft or a Dirty Five in a while.
Yeah, we need to come up with a topic and do that on the next episode.
I'm telling you, the sports movie characters I think would be awesome.
Yeah,
full circle moment.
Fictional athletes.
Yeah.
Fictional
athletes. It's a good way to describe it.
About it. And that will bring in TV shows as well.
And we never did the Dirty Five sports we could go pro in.
Pickleball.
We have talked about that
video
since
today.
episode 3.
We have.
Pickleball, I'm telling you. Give me a month, man. Give me a month to get my feet underneath me. I could play some pickleball.
Yeah, well, I'll get a list
compiled. Have you seen that
everything.
place? And I don't remember where it was at, but it's a glow in the dark pickleball.
I did not.
Oh my! It's phenomenal looking. Yes, I mean it's awesome looking.
And the Pink Panthers, we did a shout out for them.
Japor Pink Panthers.
Nas Reed for the win.
Nas Reed has hit way too many shots. Is that not a foul?
Y'all gonna lose to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, probably. All right, that's it.
Yikes.
100, baby. Let's go. Bang that can.
Thank y'all so much.
Yep.
Go to hell, Nas Reed.
Jesus. Wow.
Go Stros.
This ain't how it's supposed to be. It should be just you and me.